Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to review the SH Figuarts Rocket and Groot combo from Bandai, and let's get started. First and foremost, before I do anything, I want to point out that Rocket is a web shop exclusive. He was not offered in the US because he could not be put over the $80 price point. For obvious reasons, he's such a tiny figure, is that you just got to go out of your way to try to find one now from Japan, which sucks because you're going to end up probably paying $80 for it now if you didn't pre-order it. But I'm going to start by saying Rocket has actually done really well. This is for people who don't want the Marvel Legends version and just want something different. You'll get this tiny articulated figure, which actually has a lot of love put into him. So we're going to get into that right now. Rocket actually has really surprisingly amount of nice articulation for something so tiny, which I didn't expect. At first glance, he kind of just looks like a raccoon, you know. But the jumpsuit is done really well. The arms actually have a butterfly joint, so you could get Rocket to flex if you really want, or karate chop, whichever you prefer. It has a small bicep swivel for the tiny figure. Rocket's arms can actually go up as well. So there's a surprising amount of articulation that went in a Rocket that I didn't even expect that I would get. The tail just twirls left and right. It doesn't go anything other than twirling around and left and right a little. The ab crunch is actually really nice. It goes this far forward. And excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. And the leg articulation is actually really nice. But one thing you have to be careful for is that it's so stubborn right here along, excuse me. It's really stubborn right here along the leg joint because what happens is that this will press against the inner pieces and you will cause so much friction that the leg will pop out. Once that's fixed though, you really don't have an issue. Rocket can actually sit. His legs go really far back. He actually has toe pivot as well. So if you want to do a crouching Rocket or a sitting Rocket, it's very easy to do so. And as you can see, my leg here popped off because there's too much friction from the one piece here pressing against the ab crunch. So that's one thing you need to be careful for. I popped mine out and I kind of just twirled it around a little. I may have put something back wrong. So that could just be me. You may want to watch another's review just to make sure and double check. The problem that I'm having now with my Rocket is just in one leg. It's not actually in both. So it could just be me. I could have just fouled up. I'll fix it along the way for obvious reasons. Now, what Rocket comes with for the price tag that you pay is actually pretty cool because as far as getting really nice articulation, you actually get different hands and different heads, which is something I wasn't really excited for until I actually got it. So you actually will get Rocket's smiling or grinning face or growling face where he's upset and angry. And what you're going to do is you can easily just pop it off. There will be a ball joint. And voila. Now you have Rocket angry. I'm really surprised at how well Rocket stands on basically no weight and just being there. Really cool. What you also get is you get Rocket's laughing / talking face, which I'm super excited about and happy. She looks really nice. You have to excuse my nails. I had to cut them very, very quickly. They're a hot mess. You also get a tiny Groot. And things that's really cool about tiny Groot is that you can actually take him off the plastic stand that holds him. Just have a nice tiny Groot. Groot also comes with a smiling expression. And Groot actually comes with an alternative head, which is really cool. You'll get the sad Groot face. Give me 1 second while I go grab that. So Groot actually comes with a tiny, tiny, tiny sad face. And it's interchangeable with his normal Groot. It also comes with a plastic stand. What you'll also get is tiny Ravager Groot, also with a stand. You can actually take his head off as well. So you can interchange the heads with all three of them. His arms can actually go up and down. Rocket also comes with a set of open palms for grasping. Tiny, tiny, tiny little hands. And I have been having to be careful to not lose any. You get relaxed palms with Rocket. You get 2 of each. And then my favorite part, other than the fist, is that you actually get weapons in hand Rocket. Now, of course, they didn't give you the heavy artillery stuff because that would actually keep Rocket off balance. but I really would have liked that. Instead, you get the Two Gun Kid version of Rocket, which is really nice. I really like it. This is something I'm really enjoying because Rocket was great in this movie, and you can't even tell me that it wasn't, because Rocket was one of the best things about the movie, along with Yondu. But it's just really fun to see that SHF and Bandai can do something so tiny and give you the bang for your buck. So for the $40, you're getting all of this. And I usually don't talk about stands, but since he's such a tiny character and things are a little different, he actually comes with his own special stage as well. So you actually get a bunch going on. I think this is really cool. Rocket actually stands pretty well next to Star-Lord. I'm going to fix my camera in a second, but I want to position him really well. Take my light back up. Now next to Star-Lord, Rocket actually is about the right height. Same for Groot. So if you actually had a tall Groot with these guys, I think this is about summing up the size perfectly. Rocket is actually really tiny compared to Groot. And if you really want, you throw the Marvel Select in there, and then you really have a great size comparison for you guys. I think this is all pretty cool stuff. I'm actually really excited because proof that you can do the minuscule and small characters means nothing is pretty much off limits at this point. It means everything is capable and possible, and it's just not one of those things where it's like we're going to give up hope because it's not possible. I got a lot of hope for stuff like Thanos and his squad, so I'm really excited for that. You know, really, really excited. Overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I pre-ordered it because now it's really hard to get Rocket. I think that the range of motion and what you get extra with Rocket actually cover the price point of paying the original $40 if you had pre-ordered. But if not, again, you got to go through a middleman because it's web shop. I would have probably still paid more for it. Actually, I did pay a little more because after shipping, it comes out to about $65. So again, don't mind it. If you haven't already, try to go get one. And if you're not enjoying it, you can always go for the Marvel Legends one. There's lots of options here in what we do, and that's the good thing. In the meantime, guys, there's no point in comparing Rocket to other people. You just compare him to the Guardians, really. Because if he compares like that to Star-Lord, I think you'll be fine. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you're drinking your water. Please be good and do good. Stay out of trouble. Don't be like Rocket. All right, y'all? Later.